I'm living a scrap dream. Woo.
Welcome back to the compound. Phew. Phew. So, the YouTube characters, all YouTube people are characters, including myself. I guess they're coming tomorrow. So my daughter is taking a paid day off, and she's going to be the quote boss, so to speak, or team leader. I'll put it that way. Boss seems a little harsh. She's gonna be the team leader. King, why don't you be the leader? I think I'll let Eileen do that. What I have here is I got this mountain of aluminum. I think that needs to be attacked. We need to work down that mountain of aluminum. Because there's like two mountains, actually. Well, actually, there's three. There's one inside the warehouse. There's that one right there. And, there's another one over here. So, they kind of want to move steel, I guess. I'm kind of hemming and hawing on the steel. Personally, I could, at this very moment, I'm not really, steel is the real king, come on. Yeah, well, it is. But if you're having a bunch of help come all at once, and it's a rare thing, you're going to try and like search for the priority. And I hear that aluminum is going to be dropping, quite possibly. King, there's an aluminum shortage. Well, you know what? The price is not reflecting that. And the communist Chinese are releasing aluminum reserves. They're hoarders too, King. Come on. Yeah, I know, right? So if they're dumping a bunch of aluminum onto the market, so to speak, it's all numbers. It's fake. It's a communist country. They can claim whatever they want to claim. Hey, we're going to release a bunch of aluminum. They don't release any aluminum. Price drops. Master manipulators. Anything communists never trust. But they're practicing capitalism. No, not really. Why you gotta get political? I'm not. I'm just stating facts. Anyway, back to what the important topic is, what just concerns me here. As I'm debating in my head, if you have all this help at your disposal, where do you put the priority? Well, the aluminum seems to be taking up a lot of space at the moment. And if the price is going to drop for whatever reason. Might as well get rid of it, right? Because if it drops, it might stay that way. That and copper. Copper took another hit too. You see, because King, here you go again. You're gonna get political. Well, communist countries don't like to spend capital money. Okay, if they could get it for free, they would. So they're manipulating the market. Look at all that copper. So even though there's supposedly a copper shortage, the price is not reflecting that reality. They simply don't want the prices high. Okay, because that hurts the agenda of dominating world markets. King, you're getting political again. Well, when it comes down to it, everything gets that way. Sorry about that, kids. Well, I could have them help me cut the ACR coils or dismantle the air conditioners. But if I'm renting a U-Haul, I want to be efficient as possible, if that is possible. So my aluminum, the way I scrap my aluminum, it goes to 1 yard, a different yard than I usually go to for with the steel. That's stuck in there. So I'm debating in my head, should I have a dedicated load of all aluminum? I'm actually sorting things out. Like that's scrap. You cut the cord off that. I just don't want them cutting the cords off of everything. Snip, 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 snip. Well, some stuff I'm saving. You're saving more stuff? Yeah, like those air conditioners over there. I don't want to destroy them. These are garbage. There's no free on them or anything. They don't run. They're burnt out. They're burnt out, man. They sure are. Kind of like me. A lot of days I feel burnt out doing this. Like I look at a lot of scrapper channels and the people seem like so stoked about I'm like, how could you be like, I like scrapping, but I don't think I've ever been woohoo. Now that's a unicycle there, King. Can you ride a unicycle? No, I can't. Why don't you try? Oh, good. So, kids, how should I manage the crew? We're going to have 4 people in total here besides me. My daughter, Bob from Gill Skill's wife, R5 Adventures, she's going to be here. And, maybe something will get done. I do know from past experience, when you get a lot of people, oftentimes you get a lot of talking, you get a little bit of work done. Hey, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing? Plans, a little bit of work gets done, and the blazing sun, which I don't blame anybody, gets to you, and you have to like seek relief where there isn't any here. So they'd be angels if they could put up with a whole day here, let alone anything more than that. What did I do with the copper wire? That's some more copper right here. Everybody loves copper. Copper's going down in price. It's going down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. So maybe I'll have them wreck the air conditioners. There's one buried in the aluminum pile, a big one, like that, and that. I got those two right there. There's another one. There's another one right there. So I told Bob and all them what I would really like to do is completely clear out these two aisles, like all the way up to this limit line. Actually, see where my truck is at? That side of the truck is the limit line. See, the Mustang is on the other side of the limit line. My space is from the edge of that truck over to those trailers right there, and all the way over to the tree line. So anything past here is past the limit line. That trailer, this, and that. So my goal, what I would love to do, is get all the scrap at first to the limit line, and then the dream is to empty out the warehouse of all that crap and get the vehicles inside, if I can do that, which would entail that. Why isn't this scrap at the scrap yard to begin with? Because the scrap yard isn't open all 24 hours a day. That's why. Simple answer. And at one time my channel was called Scrap Life 24/7. That's what it really is. But before you were Tragic Kingdom. That's my nickname. Don't abuse it. This place is such a mess. But maybe not for long with the help. They come here. They could work the magic. The guy with the snap tool, Scrap and Pallet Man, is not going to be here. He was going to be here, but plans kind of changed a little bit. So that's not happening. His presence actually kind of helps my channel, because last time he was here, a couple of years ago, I probably got like 300 subscribers out of that, which was pretty cool. If you think about it. Mostly a different kind of people go and watch his channel. It's not really all people that go scrapping, but people that just like his personality, etc. So there's always that. Hey, whatever happened to that one channel called Scrap Dude? You know, the guy that used to sing karaoke songs and stuff? Remember that guy? Scrap Dude, or Scrappin' Dude, or Dude Scrap? King, what are you doing with that chair? I don't know, I'm probably just putting it right here. So under that pile of aluminum, I probably got about $300 worth of electric motors. Why don't you take the copper out of them? This channel does not do that. We got plenty of channels that do that. We leave that to the experts. This channel goes trash picking at the curbside. We don't really dumpster dive that much. A little bit. No, King, your channel complains all the time. Well, I got the yellow truck running, as you guys know, but the registration's expired. So what should I do? When we get the U-Haul, should we just take a load of scrap in? That's going to take, even with 4 people here, 5 people here, that's going to take about 3 hours to load it properly. And I got the 26-foot box truck, so I really don't think I actually have enough ready steel to fill a truck like that. See where I'm at? I'm like debating, and it's driving me crazy. There is a lot of steel behind all that aluminum. Or not really a lot, but some. There's a large air conditioner. There's a bed frame thingy. I don't know, a bunch of other junk. In its present form, this radiator is only worth 10 cents a pound. But if it got the ends taken off, then it's worth about 40 cents a pound. At one yard, as clean mixed cast and sheet. Okay, but at the other yard has a car radiator that's worth 22 cents a pound. So that's why I do it the way I do it. Like this kind of air conditioner, that's an aluminum radiator, and the 1 yard pays 22 cents for it. Because they like to have you sort everything out: extruded, sheet, painted siding, car rims. With the other junkyard, I just take it all in as one lot. They get those, they get that, they get all the high and the low prices. I don't care. All one price, 40 cents a pound. Even though clean extruded is like 55 cents a pound. Okay, you're losing money. Okay, I don't really have a lot of extruded aluminum that's clean. It has no screws in it. I mean, that's how clean that place wants. Yeah, that's how clean that place wants. They want their extruded aluminum, so. Well, gonna have a big day ahead of us tomorrow, I think. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic. Now, King, you're looking a gift horse in the mouth. Now I'm looking in the mouth, I'm pulling his teeth out. Now that's not very appreciative. These things always get jammed up. That's because you're doing it one-handed. I see a lot of people do this one-handed. It beats tying things. Like Mr. Scrapperty and the Pallet Man. They climb up on the truck and they're tying the rope. They got the rope. They're good at it. Tying knots. Pallet Man knows how to tie like this weird knot that I could never do. Nor do I have the patience for. I just tie whatever works. Instead, I like these ratcheting straps because I don't trust my own work. I just know that it's probably going to fail. That's a very negative way of thinking. You know, I've learned over the years it's a mechanical device, and in the end, the machines win. Old broke down air conditioner. This lady did not want to throw this away. Are you going to save it and use it in your house? I'm like, it's really nice. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, thank you for giving me this. I don't know what happened to the windows. I think they fell out in the truck. I'm going to take each piece out like this. And I got a can of white spray paint. I'm going to paint them. You are? Yeah, no, really. I am. I have this really big warehouse, and I'm going to take them all, and I've got spray paint that somebody gave me. And I'm going to paint them. And it's going to look great. And it's going to look brand new. You are? No, really, I am, I swear. Wow, how long has this paint been sitting? See, now my conscience won't bother me. Because I'll be able to say, I didn't say a lie. I told her I was going to paint them. Oops. Yeah. Actually, if you're really being cheapo, this wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, you don't want to put any money into fixing up your house. So you take these things that are all burnt looking and you paint them. It does look better. Now my truck looks even worse. It does look better. See, the king did something today. What'd you do all day? I painted a lamp fixture. They were going to do the same thing with this. They were going to wipe it all down. That's why they got this bag on her, because it was really greasy. And the lady was like, I was going to have my son come over and mask that off. Tape it all off really nice. And tape off the front. And sand it down. And he was going to paint it black. So it would look kind of modern. King, don't make fun of people that don't have money or a limited budget. You say you want your channel to grow. Yet you mock everybody. Yeah, I know, right? Very unbecoming of you. It is. I thought you said you were going to reduce this pile and you're adding more to it. I don't know. Because I'm going to have a Tom Sawyer moment tomorrow. King, that was an ignorant thing to say. Who would ever want to help you out? I don't know, ask Mark Twain. You're just making a mess now. How do you expect people to get anything done? No, I expect the people to come here and go, hell no, we didn't sign up for this. We's out. King, do you realize that's solid brass? Yes. Why are you throwing it on the ground? Do I look like a shelf to you? Look at that bike, how it's like stuck all the way up there. Oh, I can't stand that sound. I want to be able to climb up on the tailgate like that Mr. Scrapperty does. He's like, gets up there. But I swear to God, that boy don't weigh any more than 120 pounds soaking wet. You know, once again, I always miss the best footage. I got called a scrap bully by some other scrapper. You know, like that guy that I told you about in my one video when we were fighting over an air conditioner. He's like, oh, you know, in front of other people. Those kind of people always need an audience. Oh, there's the scrap bully. I'm like, shut up, dude. What? You're gonna hit a little kid over the head for their lunch money next? I go, guy, were you having flashbacks or something like that to your childhood, where the evil king stole your lunch money? Starve. I'm the king. No, these people out here in this town, they will eat your lunch. It's so competitive out here. King, you gotta be careful, you might get shot. Only if they're able to shoot first. John Wayne. I'm not that scary looking, am I? People are intimidated by me. I don't do anything. I don't think I do anything intimidating. Whatever. That is stuck on the derailleur. So I don't know what I should do. I mean, Bert from Scrap Farm had the best advice. He's like, sort everything out and get things in pre-piles. That is smart advice, actually. That boy ain't stupid. Well, guess what? I did that a little bit. Then I stopped. I stopped because you always got an excuse. No, I stopped because I wasn't feeling good, and I had a scrap contact call me. Come pick some stuff up. So I did that, and I got sidetracked. Well, as you can see, the allergies are driving me crazy. As you can see, the truck is filled with stuff. Just leave it in there and take it to the yard tomorrow. Well, okay, that's an aluminum door. I have to break that down, and then I wanted to see if the air compressor works, and we got to take that thing apart right there. And got a couple of computers on there, and I got some lead. I got some lead that I was thinking maybe I can pass it off as aluminum. Ha ha. On the big scale, you can get away with that. Not on the little scale. You can't get away with nothing on the little scale. The big scale, heck yeah. Let it rip. Well, this guy's thinking I'll have like everybody take things like that apart in the air conditioners. I don't know. They're coming here doing me a favor. I don't care. I mean, that's not totally like what I want done, but see, as I'm making this video, I'm making up my mind. I think the aluminum's got to go. I really do. The aluminum, the electric motors. But see, the electric motors got to go to a different yard. Because the same yard that's taking the aluminum doesn't pay really well for the electric motors. They pay for the electric motors what the other scrapyard is paying for shred. If you can follow that. Okay? They're paying like, I don't know, 14 cents a pound or something like that. Another yard's paying 21 cents a pound. Take it all and go to one yard and go to the other. Well then, I like using the U-Haul truck to take a dedicated load of scraps.